You are now watching the Leaping Lemur.
And what I'm saying is not wrong in any way. I am telling you the reality of everything that you are doing. Because there are several trolls that don't like me, that hate my guts, that say that you are going too far, and they're right, you are going too far. My dead relatives are my dead relatives.
Have y'all heard of this? Have y'all heard of this? Let's take a moment to talk about the tombstone. So I don't know much about the tombstones. All I know is that I did see a post from William Gloryhole where it was like the top of, I can't remember what family member it was, but it was like the head of their gravestone, and it seemed to be smashed in a lot of pieces. Can anybody remember his uncle? I don't think it was his father. I think it was like maybe his uncle or something. And I think Cyraxx is spazzing out about it. That might be what's going on. I don't know. I saw this video and I think, it's William Gloryhole and the tombstones. I saw the post. The tombstone was broken in pieces. Here's this. I think this is the spaz. It was Sally's brother. So would that be his grandpa? Isn't Sally technically his grandma? So it was his grandpa. Okay. Makes sense. Sometimes this shit gets confusing with all the different names. He calls his grandma his mom, and it just all gets confusing.
I thought I would find myself making a video like this, but it appears that I have no choice but to address.
He's looking kind of bad these days. Am I right, chat? Let's get hold on. He's looking kind of bad these days. How do I open this? Is there not a way that I can open this picture in a new tab? I can copy this video frame. I can save the video frame. I don't want to do all that right now.
The subject.
But that would be good to look at.
First of all, to those that defended my family against what William was doing, saying that, it was going too far, I appreciate what you guys did. Even though I know you guys hate my guts, the fact that y'all stood up for my family that have passed away.
Who stood up for your family? I read that comment section. I saw the post. I opened up the comment section. I looked through it and I didn't see one singular person say anything about anyone going too far. So what's this made up militia? Could it be buddy trolls? I don't know. What do you guys think, chat? Tell me.
Saying that what William was doing was going too far. I appreciate you guys for that. And you guys are right. He is going too far. So William, I'm going to make this short and sweet and to the fucking point. Okay?
Ole, Arriba, Andale.
What you're doing,
uno, dos, tres,
is going
cuatro.
too fucking far.
Counting Cyraxx's brain cells,
I understand that you hate me for whatever fucking reason. I get that, you hate me for
whatever reason. You really think, what's with him and always being he thinks, bro, okay, if I'm very vague about why people dislike me, maybe a random person will watch this video and come to my defense. And I don't know if that's happened quite yet. I don't know if anybody's straight up came to Cyraxx's defense. I think that even the people that stand by Cyraxx believe that he did the things that he did, right? Even those people know damn well the type of dude Sally, Ed, they know the kind of guy Cyraxx is. They don't give a fuck because it runs in the family. Right? I think that people around him, certain people who are straight up friends with him and not buddy trolls, people we've seen in the past straight up support Cyraxx, like Uncle Gums. I think those people, they either see themselves in Cyraxx or they just don't give a fuck. Or they just don't give a fuck, right? I think that there's some people who their fucking self-esteem is so low and their life is so damaged that at that point they'll confide in anybody. So they see Cyraxx as just that anybody. It's sort of the same people that would become friends with ChatGPT. It's why the fuck not? Cyraxx is there. They might as well talk to him. And then they're you don't understand. I've talked to Chance. We've had deep conversations. And it's bro, this guy's just anyway, you guys get what I mean, right? These people aren't, they're just a bunch of fucking random motherfuckers.
Whatever reason. And quite frankly, I don't care what your reason is. Quite frankly, I don't care what your reasoning is for hating me.
It's because you diddled kids, like I said, and other people, they just don't give a fuck. Like I explained it, or they, you know, they see themselves, or they just don't give a fuck. They're just randoms. Like there's not a majority of people that like, you know, come behind your side, or come beside you, I should say, come by your side, come beside you. You know, they might come on you, but they don't come beside you, right?
Yeah, I could care less.
Because of that, because you're a diddler.
What you think of me. Because
shout out to Millionaires for the $4.99. They said he acts like a middle schooler. I want to K-word him with hammers in Minecraft, with pickaxes in Minecraft. I can't stand him. I dislike him strongly.
Frankly, I don't care what anybody thinks of me. Okay?
I kind of censored your super chat a little bit.
I don't pay attention to that shit.
You obviously do, because you make a new video every fucking day talking about it. You make a new video every fucking hour referencing it. I don't care about what anybody says. Here's the fucking millionth video talking about what people are saying.
But when you desecrate my dead relatives' graves, that's a fucking problem that I have to speak on.
Ole.
The fact that you can sit there and say and do the shit that you did to my dead relatives' graves is wrong.
Why does he keep doing that shit with his fucking eyes and his face? You guys see what he's doing with his eyes and his face?
Like I said, I understand that you have a hatred for me, and that's fine.
This guy looks nuts right now.
I don't care.
He looks like Michael Jackson. Do you guys remember? What the fuck? This is real. This is real life. He looks like Michael Jackson when he was doing interviews, like 3 days before he passed away, and like people were saying that it looked like his nose was gonna fall off. That's what this motherfucker looks like. Like it looks like when they do documentaries on Michael Jackson, and they're like, and he looked, you know, people were saying he looked very sick. You know, days bleeding before his death. In the tabloids, they were saying his nose had fallen off. It's like, bro, like, look at this guy. He looks, I don't even know. He looks like he's melting.
Care about your fucking hatred towards me. That's not what this is about. This is about you hiring people to desecrate my dead relatives' gravestones. Okay?
I knew he was going to hit that Ole.
The fact that you went out of your way, even after several people told you to leave it alone and move on, what did you do? You continued to desecrate my family's gravestones. And I'm telling you right now, William, you're going too far with this shit, man. You need to grow up and move on. And what I'm saying is not wrong in any way. I am telling you the reality of everything that you are doing. Because there are several trolls that don't like me, that hate my guts, that say that you are going too far, and they're right, you are going too far. My dead relatives are my dead relatives.
How do you think that, like, Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory would react when he's seen Cyraxx? Do you think, like, if he's seen Cyraxx, do you think that he would, like, study him? Or, like, what do you think? Like, how do you think that Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory would react to finding this dude? Like, say, like, he, like, I don't know, the government was like, hey, like, we need you to investigate this Cyraxx dude. Like, we need you to study him. You know, like, we've never seen a human like this before. We've never seen, like, he has wild thinking patterns and such.
If you have an issue with me, don't get my fucking family involved. Don't get my fucking friends involved. Oh wait, I forgot. You're not a man.
Dude, that would be so funny. I want to watch The Big Bang Theory when I'm done with this live stream. Probably be like, bazinga.
What you're doing is fucked up.
Well, I found it. I found the hard drive. Bazinga. Let's trap him. Let's get him here. Leonard, call the FBI. I found the hard drive.
And like I said, William,
Bazinga.
I don't know what your obsession is with me, and quite frankly, I don't fucking care. Okay? I don't care what you have to say. I don't care about what you think of me, about what the trolls think of me. Why do you think I don't read this shit? Because I don't fucking care. But when you desecrate my family's gravestones, do you not realize that that's a serious offense? That is a Class B felony, punishable by 10 years
10
in prison,
years
on top of a $20,000 fine.
punishable by 7 years. For each year that you took away from my life is every year you're gonna serve in prison. And I know Marty's in Cuba. I know he did this. He owns a construction company. William, doesn't he think William owns a construction company? He used one of his excavators.
Fine, dude.
The fuck? He really paused there for a second. Hold on. He had a malfunction, y'all. Like a good 3-second malfunction where he was pondering. Like, I don't even know how to describe this kind of look. He kind of reminds me of like a fish. Like Cyraxx really looks like a fish. I don't know if I've said this before, but he kind of looks like the fishes from what was that one? Like, is it Shark Tales or something like that? What's the one with Will Smith? Is like Will Smith? Is it Shark Tales? I don't know. Anyway, it kind of looks like that. Or did you guys see the one where they were gonna have like Jim Carrey? What was that one where like Jim Carrey was gonna be a fish? Hold on. He was gonna be like a fish for some movie. Yeah. This is kind of like how Cyraxx looks.
I mean, I hope.
And like, no hate on Jim Carrey. They made him look like a fish, you know what I mean? So he doesn't even really look like Jim Carrey.
Swim, but now I can swim.
But like, that's like Cyraxx. I can't find a good frame. Yeah, like, that's like Cyraxx, right?
What you're doing is putting someone's life in fucking danger. They're gonna end up arrested because of you. And you know what's sad about this shit, William? The reason why I know you're going too far is this. I have all the screenshots to prove that everything links back to you. I have all the screenshot evidence to prove that you're the one that hired these motherfuckers to go after my family's gravestones. It all leaks back to you, William.
It all leaks back.
And when those people are in the jail cell,
it all leaks back, just like Ed's come on Cyraxx's back. It all leaks back.
Or they're in the interview room and they're being interviewed by the police. You don't think they're not going to mention your name to keep them from doing more time?
It was a guy on the internet named William Gloryhole. If you look him up in the database, I think you might find him. That's his full legal name. First name William, middle name Glory, last name Hole. Look him up.
You're wrong. They will speak your name.
Sure thing, man. They're gonna say his name.
Like I said, William, I have all the evidence here on my phone, both video and photo on my phone. And if the cops want to see it, I will personally hand them my phone and show them the evidence. I don't like talking about shit like this, but goddamn it, when you fucking desecrate my family's graves.
How many gigabytes you guys think is on that phone? Like, there's got to be hundreds. Like, he probably got one of those motherfuckers that, like, the 2 terabyte, like, you know, expansion and shit. He put an SD card in that bitch.
Stones, I have a serious issue with that motherfucker. You sitting there doing what you're doing is gonna be your downfall, William. And honestly, I think a lot of these trolls agree with me when I say this. You think the war's not over, but it is.
Trust me when I say
it's over for me.
Trust me when I say
it's over for me because I choose for it to be over. I walked away from you and the troll community 3 months ago. And I intend to stay away from you motherfuckers.
You're doing a real good job at it, making a video fucking directly for them every single day. You've never been away from the troll community, bro. You're as close to the troll community as you've ever been. Trust me, buddy. Like, you making these videos proves it. How are you going to say that you're away from the troll community while simultaneously making a bunch of videos every day directed at the troll community? That's what makes you a part of the troll community. That's your job. That's your role in the troll community, is to be like, you're the sponge, bro. You absorb the blows. Like, that's your fucking job, dog. And you're serving that purpose currently. So you're doing what everybody wants you to do. You're a part of the troll community.
You think I care what anybody says about me on the internet? I don't give a flying fuck, dude. I don't read about it. I don't watch it. I don't pay attention to it. Because I'm too busy living in the real world while you're off living off in fucking fantasy land. You're too fucking worried about your own obsession with me. Like I said, William, your obsession with me is gonna end just like Marty. It ain't gonna turn out good for you, man. This whole thing ain't gonna turn out good for you at all, William. You are gonna be the cause of your own downfall. You will be the cause of your own downfall, William. You keep pushing shit too fucking far, man. Because what I said to you earlier, yesterday in your post, was fact. That wasn't just me posting.
Bro is projecting. Like, everything he says, it could be applied to him. It's like advice that he should be taking. He's gonna be his own downfall. Cyraxx, you will be your own downfall. Because you just can't fucking let it go. You keep pushing and you keep pushing and you keep pushing. You keep fucking with the trolls. You keep making these videos. You won't fucking leave the internet. You keep pushing. And soon enough, it's gonna reach a point where you can't keep pushing anymore. It's gonna come a standstill. Whether that be life taking its course or you getting arrested, or like, there's so many possibilities, but none of them go your way. I promise you that.
Some random bullshit. That was me speaking facts. You keep doing this shit, man. You're gonna end up ruining your life. You keep this up, you're gonna end up in prison, dude. And I'm not playing around about that. That's the reality of it. Because, like I said, I have both video and photo evidence here on my phone and on my Chromebook and on, well, let's see.
What's with these fucking lolcows and all these old ass electronics? You got Tofiachu with her fucking tablet. Like I said, I haven't had a tablet since I was since I was like a kid, right? Since I was in fucking elementary school. I haven't had a fucking tablet. Maybe middle school. Scratch that. Middle school, I had a tablet too. All right. But then we got to talk about the fucking Chromebook, because I haven't had a fucking Chromebook since like high school. They gave Chromebooks out in high school all the time. Like, kids used to just break them because they're fucking kids. You can't give a kid a Chromebook, tell them they can take it home. They're gonna fucking break it. And these cheap ass, and it's not even like they gave us good computers. They gave us cheap ass Chromebooks. It was super easy to fucking, for the screen to break. Next thing you know, the fucking whole thing turns off and it's black. Like, next thing you know, it's broken. So it's not like it's hard for these kids to break these things, but they're already rough as it is. I haven't had a fucking Chromebook since high school. They have these old, like, bro, like, who uses a Chromebook anymore? Maybe there's some instances where you may find yourself, I don't know, using a Chromebook for work. But even then, I don't think that's the most efficient way to do that at this point. Like, the only motherfuckers that are buying these kind of things are either like people who need them for like a certain singular necessity, or Cyraxx and Tofiachu because they think it's cool. You know what I mean?
Another Chromebook, a couple USB sticks, and even a micro SD card, just for good measure. So if you don't think I ain't got backups upon backups of everything, I do. And when that person takes the fall for what you told them to do, who do you think they're gonna mention in that interview, William? They're gonna mention you. And if the police come and talk to me and they want to see the evidence, well, guess what? Not only do I have several copies of it, several members of my family, both extended and immediate, have several copies as well, motherfucker. You're creating your own downfall, William. And you're trying to drag me with you, and it's not going to work.
Bro, you know what's crazy is that, have you guys, like, do you guys actually know what the fuck Cyraxx drinks like every day? He went through it one time. Like, one time he did a video where he was like talking about what he goes through every day. He's like, I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a normal guy like you. I get up every day. I drink fucking 8 glasses of I think he's like, I start off the day with a warm glass of coffee, then throughout the day I drink iced coffee, and then I end off the night with a nice warm glass of coffee. Like, that's all this dude drinks. He drinks iced coffee. That's why he shits himself all the time. Oh, and sometimes he drinks Faygo. Like, every once in a while, you'll see like a little Faygo can in the background, or like, you know, some Doritos or whatever the fuck. But like, that's what he says his main drinks are, is fucking iced coffee and regular coffee.
You think that you're going to drag me down, but you're not. That one, you're going too fucking far. And two, if you keep this shit up, you will be the cause of your own downfall. Because like I said, you doing this shit is literally a Class B felony.
Yeah, dude, you committed a Class P felony for a pedophile.
Matter of fact, let me look up just to double check my references here.
Fuck, dude. He's like, let me check my references here. And then it's just like endless tabs of porn. It's like he fucking opens his computer. It's all, it's like fucking some chick moaning and shit. And he's like, oh, wait, that's not what I'm talking. Wait, well, let me close that. And it's like singles in your area. It's like, oh shit, wait. And then Sally comes in. And he's like, Mom, don't come in. And he's got his pants down. And he's like, have you guys seen that video where the kid's like, Mom, don't come in here? And then it's on like CSGO for some reason. It's a fucking crazy ass old video, bro. Of some like kid getting caught with his pants down. Apparently, like, I guess jerking it on. It was weird, bro. I don't even know how that happens. Like, if he had the game running in the background on accident, but somebody caught it and it was the craziest video ever, bro. No, and it's not weird, bro. Let me tell you guys right now, because you guys might think that it's weird. It's literally just CSGO. It's just CSGO in the audio. And the kid's like, it was a virus. It's not like no weird Cyraxx Diddy video or nothing like that. Like, it's just CSGO. It's staged. I would believe that. I could believe that it's staged. I feel like a lot of videos from the past were staged, bro. And like, you watch them back and like, as a kid, you watch those videos and like in your head, you play them back and you're like, this was so believable. This was so believable. And then you watch it again and you're like, oh shit. Nah, what the fuck was I thinking as a kid? This shit's fucking fake.
Destroying a headstone is a serious offense that can result in charges like felony desecration or vandalism, with penalties ranging from significant fines, yada yada yada. What you're doing is completely destroying potential penalties. Fines. Penalties can range from substantial fines like a mandatory $500 in Connecticut to thousands of dollars. Jail or prison depending on the severity of the offense. Penalties can include...
Bro can't even read. All right, let's move on to the next video. This is a marathon of crying and lying. An hour long here, folks. We have I think another one too, where he says he's retiring as being, actually let's watch this one where he says he's retiring as being a vocal artist, since this one technically comes first, like it's chronological to go, you know, from the third to the fourth. So let's watch this one first. What's with all the dead air in the beginning of the video, bro? Like, you started the video, you can see the video started, can't you? Like, what are you waiting for? Are you gonna talk? At least like cut this out. Come on, Cyraxx. Like, you don't know.
What is up, everybody?
It's like the simplest thing to do. Hold on, let me turn this up for y'all.
So, after last night, well, after my performance a few hours ago, there's something I didn't tell you guys that I wanted to tell everybody on here. Is that that guitar performance was...
He looks like he's gonna cry. He looks like, is he gonna cry? So guys, he's quitting music. I guess he's quitting being a vocal artist, apparently.
My final performance as a music artist, because I wanted to give you guys, the fans, a little small bit of appreciation for all the years of showing support to me and, you know, supporting my music career and stuff that I've done. I mean,
the audio sounds so blown out. How does it go? Like, it's usually not this bad. It sounds fucking horrible. I think he accidentally recorded it with his like headphone microphone or some shit, like a different microphone. It sounds super blown out.
Because of you guys that I've gotten to work with some pretty cool people in the underground that I'm very grateful to be able to say that I have worked with and become good friends with over the years. But I had a talk with my family and one of my closest friends ever on earth, and we had about an hour conversation, and I talked with them and stuff like that, and because...
So a buddy troll convinced Cyraxx to quit music. He's saying he had an hour-long conversation with somebody, and I'm guessing he's gonna say they somehow convinced him that his life would be better, or, you know, that he can like get away from the trolls if he stopped making music, which is insane. Like, the buddy trolls basically control Cyraxx's life at this point. Like, he's just letting people on Facebook control him, and he's like, oh yeah, let's have an hour-long conversation. Next thing you know, Cyraxx changes some critical aspect of his life that he claimed for the longest was like a soul, like was basically his whole thing. It was like his sole purpose was to make music, right? That was like Chance's thing. He's like, oh, I'm a musician. That's like my purpose, to be like a content creator and a musician. But here he is saying he's just gonna quit because of a buddy troll.
Because of the situation that's going on with William Glory Hole and all this other shit, I actually am gonna be retiring as a full-time artist. As far as, you know, doing vocal work goes for music and stuff like that. I actually am retiring from music full-time and actually stepping into a couple major projects that I've been wanting to do, which is I'm currently stepping back into game development, but not as in video games.
Wait, hold on. Let him finish his point, because I was about to say something about how shitty he'd be at making video games, but let's hear him out. What, he's gonna make fucking board games, card games? What does he mean he's gonna make games?
In development, at least not yet, but as in, like, you know, like old school games, like, you know, stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh, board games, you know, stuff like.
He is literally talking about making fucking board games. Imagine playing a Cyraxx board game. You got fucking Candyland, you got Life, and then right down below on the in Walmart on the shelf is Cyraxx the fucking board game. Cyraxx the board game. And like the board is Akron, Ohio, and like maybe William Glory Hole, or like, you know, William and Marty, like, and all the trolls, like you gotta fucking fight against the trolls. And it's like, you know how sometimes in like Candyland and stuff they have like red cards that are bad and the blue cards are good. So like not the cards, but the spots, excuse me. So you have like red spots and like blue spots will be good or whatever the fuck. I don't know how he's gonna color code his whole board game. But like, you know, you'd have the bad spots would be the trolls. The good spots would be like Cyraxx getting a girlfriend, or like, you know, like things that Cyraxx would actually find, like maybe getting a car. I don't know if he wants a house. I don't, like, he's not Tofiachu. I don't know if he wants those kind of things, but you know, maybe more time on Fortnite, or for Sally to trust him on the internet after midnight, you know.
Like that. You know, I want to step back into that creative mindset, as well as stepping back into me being a normal artist. Because if you guys don't know, I grew up doing artwork my entire life. So doing artwork and stepping into that role isn't much different.
Somebody said your turn, cutie. Yeah, that's basically what it'll be like. It'll be like every time like you switch players, it'll be like your turn, cutie. And I felt a Cyraxx board game would unironically, like, we should get on that before he does, because that would unironically be kind of funny.
You know, doing artwork is in my blood. My great-grandmother was not only an artist herself, she actually was an author and wrote and self-published her own book for friends and family.
Wasn't your dad like a straight-up pedo who like fucking did some crazy shit to a chick and got caught? Like, isn't your family like a bunch of PDF file weirdos?
And stuff like that.
I don't think they're artists.
And I still have a copy of that to this day. Well, at least my family does. And, you know, me having that creative side in me, I decided that, you know, with everything going on, you know, and me saying everything I've wanted to say lyrically as an artist, speaking on different subject matters, such as, you know, the trolling and, you know, how that leads to depression, and how depression leads to, and how going through all this stuff over the last 6 years, how I've dealt with stuff like PTSD, depression, anxiety, panic attacks. You know, I've already spoken on everything that I needed to say, and I've also paid homage to a culture that I grew up around, which is the car culture, with 2 songs, which is Street Racing Scene, and then the remix of that, which is Street.
He grew up around car culture. I don't think playing racing games on your fucking PC is growing up around car culture, you fucking poser.
Racing Scene 2.0, which if you haven't heard it yet, let me know and I will send it to you. Like, if you're a legitimate fan and you want to hear Street Racing Scene 2.0, let me know.
Street Racing Scene 2.0? Whoa, Street Racing Scene 2.0. That's about to go nuts when Chance Wilkins releases that.
Send it to you. But
when this guy's gonna try to release some fake before him. He's gonna try to anticipate the track. You know how these guys do it. They anticipate the track. But that's fucking fake bullshit, poser bullshit that Cyraxx tries to do, right? This fake music industry bullshit that he thinks he knows, right? But when it comes down to it, in reality, when we break things down, we can see that Chance Wilkins is a better music artist on every level. When it comes to technique, when it comes to execution, when you put that all together, right, it makes for somebody who knows the music business, and that's Chance Wilkins.
As a creative, I want to step outside of that zone. I want to step outside of that zone of doing just music, and I really want to show my full creative side and what I can do. Like what I'm truly capable of doing. And not only am I going to be stepping into the role of doing game work again, in game development again, but I also am going to be stepping back into the role of writing and animation work.
All right, now he's just repeating himself. He never did any animation. He's just making shit up. Like, I truly believe he's just making shit up. He's like, what sounds good? I'm gonna be doing writing and animation. I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a play. I'm gonna write a movie, actually. Like, he's just like saying shit like, none of this is ever gonna come to fruition. None of this is ever gonna actually happen. But it's something that feels good, like, to come out of his mouth. He's like, fuck, at least I can say it. Just like the whole Tofiachu manifesting bullshit. It's like, it's never gonna happen, but she likes to say it because it makes her feel good in the moment. She's like, oh, she can get this like little boost of adrenaline, this little boost of dopamine from being like, sure, I can date an Asian teen K-pop star if I wanted to. I could do that if I wanted to. Or like if Cyraxx is like, I can be a famous musician. I can write a book. I can do this. It's like, it gives them like this sort of boost of fake confidence for a while, like fake dopamine. But truly, they never do any of those things. It never comes true. So what happened to manifestation working, Tofi? I thought that was like super strong. This is always going off about like, you guys don't understand the power of manifestation. I don't know. Cyraxx has been trying to do it for a long time, and it seems like he's just manifesting backwards. Is that a thing? De-manifestation?
Now, as you guys know, I've been doing all I can to avoid the trolls for the last 3 months, which I've been doing really good at. But I figure it's fucking time to expose every lie, every trick, every tactic, and everything that the trolls have done that they don't want y'all motherfuckers to know about. And I'm here to fucking expose it. Which, by the way, we are going to get into that as well as to why y'all want to shut me up.
He kind of looks like a turtle. Do you guys know that turtle man that's like the turtle club? Like, what's that? He's like turtle club. The turtle club guy. Am I turtle enough for the turtle club from the Master of Disguise?
I don't mean to keep harping, but the name the Turtle Club, it's just a name. I think you're taking it a little bit too literally.
Turtle? May I help you? Are you a member of the Turtle Club?
Holy shit, that looks like Cyraxx.
Well, not exactly.
I feel like somebody told me this. I feel like me and Chilla had a discussion about this before.
Exactly. But am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Is he okay?
He's fine.
He's fine, Turtle.
Like, that's Cyraxx right there, bro. Like, hold on, let me go. Which one is it? Is it this one? This one? I don't know, bro. I think it's this one. He looks like that guy.
It's because y'all motherfuckers know that I know the real fucking truth. I'm starting off with y'all's little plan to make me homeless or to have me thrown in prison. That ain't gonna happen, ever. So y'all can get that out your goddamn heads right the fuck now, motherfucker.
Hey, shout out to Cali Boy for the 2. They said it could have been his grandma that convinced him. Yeah.
But with that being said, we're gonna start exposing the lies. Starting with how I supposedly still talk to kids, which I never have done that. It's funny how y'all sit there and say, oh, you're still talking to kids, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. No, I'm not. And it's funny, all those kids that you say are kids, they're not. half of them are grown-ass motherfucking adults.
Half of them. Bro, you're such a dumbass. You said those people that you say are kids are not kids. Half of them are adults. What? So you're already admitting to 50% of them being kids right off the bat, right? Like, even if it was just 50% of kids, that's like 50% of what? 1,000? 1,000 times like you've been caught? All these, like, bro, that's a large number. 50% of that. That's 500 kids.
That you guys send my way, and I then end up exposing them. So no, they ain't little fucking kids. Half these motherfuckers are fucking grown-ass adults. And half these motherfuckers, when they are kids, y'all fucking blackmail them into this shit.
When they are kids, they're blackmailed into it? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? That makes no sense. By who? By whom? By whom are they fucking blackmailed? It's you. You're doing the, like, what? Blackmailed by what? William Gloryhole is blackmailing them into being diddled by you? How does that work out? What the fuck does that even mean?
Don't say that.
Shout out to Peepsiku. They donated 5 and said, what would you do if you were locked in a room with Cyraxx? Love your vids, by the way. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. There'd probably be like several things that I can't say, like, you know, because it's TOS. But just know that I'd be the one coming out of the room and, you know, Cyraxx would be behind. I'd be the one coming out of the room. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, I'd just be walking out of the room. I might be covered in some kind of red substance. It might be ketchup. You know, you can dip your fries in it. Shout out to Hammer Down for the €5. Or yeah, €5. They said, Lemur, he looks like a less handsome version of the Ripper from The Last Action Hero, the 93 Arnie movie. Check it out. The Ripper. Let me see. You said he looks like the Ripper from The Last Action Hero, the 93. Okay. You see? The definitive story. Here we go. Oh, shit.
Jack! Jack! It's the Ripper! He's brought back the Ripper! Jack! Benedict's brought back the Ripper!
Whoa. Hold on.
Everybody down!
Whoa. That is Cyraxx. What the fuck?
What, you don't think I don't know your little dirty secrets, William Gloryhole? You don't think I know? You don't think I don't know what you trolls do to these young kids, sitting there blackmailing them into doing shit, making promises to them about how, oh, if you do this, you'll pay them this or you'll give them that? I mean, that's what you guys do, right? You sit there, you blackmail these young kids that ain't adults, or you make promises to them saying that if they do this, you'll do this and that, and then they end up doing this shit, and then what? Now, let's get on the subject of Tibbs TV.
Bro, that's so fucking old. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to leave it off here. I'm going to make it a short live stream for tonight since I wasn't even going to go live today or whatever. I want to have some time to relax. You know what I mean? I do still got class in the morning, so I'm going to take a nice shower, probably relax, maybe get some homework done, play some video games if I have some time, you know, chill, unwind. So I appreciate everybody for coming. I appreciate everybody for donating. A huge shout out to Fear because they donated like over $100 tonight. So huge W for Fear. We got to get some W's in the chat for Fear. So yeah, shout out to everybody who donated, but Fear was like went crazy with the donations. I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. I appreciate you guys for liking the stream, for sticking around through the whole thing, and I hope to see you guys again. See you guys in the next one. Peace.